ever wish you could ride a hippogriff?
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Boo!
Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Left stick to move in a direction.
For your first lesson,
Right stick up and down to
fly
ascend and
in the
descend.
courtyard. Do take care. The brooms
I
are
think I'm getting
school
the hang of
property.
this.
I want them returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Hold R2 button to go faster and enter forward flight.
For more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight! Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Ha! Good. I've got this. Made it!
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
I like the sound of that. Won't we get in
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
L2 button for a burst of speed while in forward flight.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class.
Circle button to dismount and descend from your broom.
Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
I have no regrets. I wish we hadn't got...
Perhaps, but we did get in trouble, and Kagawa could hold it against us.
Rotten luck, that. I didn't think she'd see us. But it's no matter. You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom, then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Level. Owl post. Quests. All. Professor Sharp's assignment 1. Professor Sharp wants me to test myself. Level. Inventory. Quests. Map. Flue Flames locations. Hug quests. Professor Sharp's cross button. Level. Inventory. Gear. Map. Flue Flames in the shadow of the library annex, the room of requirement. Professor Weasley and a house elf named Geek introduced me to the room of requirement and helped me make it my own. I can now use it as I see fit. Reward. In the shadow of exit. The astronomy wing. The room of in the shadow of the undercroft. I can probably find exit. The astronomy wing. The room of cross button.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for some
Revelio.
studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Map. Flue flames. The astronomy wing. U. The room of requirement. Triangle button.
Revelio.
Tapestry of Barnabas the Barmy. Guide pages. This tapestry depicts the wizard Barnabas the Barmy's foolish attempt to train trolls for the ballet. One can only imagine the impact on the arts had he succeeded.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily,
Revelio.
a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it.
Revelio.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast
Lumos. Utility. Triangle button. R2 button. Hold.
chairs. Excellent work.
Revelio.
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
I waited for you here for ages.
Is that
Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches of parchment than you'd expected. Let me know if you want to try to meet again. Sincerely, T. Circle but
Still here. I'll just
Revelio.
look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder!
Revelio.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Reparo. Revelio. Revelio.
Bit offended, the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Revelio.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial level 16. Circle but gear level cloaks and robes. Headwear mild verdant black bowler hat. Well appointed verdant hat well equipped item mild beret. Superb Renaissance cap. Well appointed patchwork sorcerer hat. Superb Required level 13. Handwear cloaks and robes. Hunter green corduroy robe. Dignified trifecta school robe. Hunter green corduroy robe. Elegant runic equipped item. Elegant runic cape. Extraordinary dignified hunter green corduroy level 16. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have unlocked the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical property.
Nothing to identify. For now, at least.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify. Revelio! I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Lumos. Utility. Conjuring spell. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle but R2 button. Conjuration. Rugs. Potions. Herbology. Utility. Room of require. Wall hangings. Room of require. Decorations. Furniture. Rugs. Seating. Tables. Statues. Seasonal decorations. Herbology. Potions. Small scientific potions station. Small botanical potions station. Small Gothic potions station. A small Gothic potions station with one small eclectic small Gothic potions station budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget. Small eclectic potions station. Small scientific potion. Small gothic potions station. Potions station budget. 1 out of 1. Resources required. Conjurate potions. Herbology. Botanical potting table. Eclectic Gothic potting table. Potting table budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Gothic potting table with potting table budget. 1 out of 1. Conjuration. Small potting.
Of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside.
Potions station. Edurus potion. Up Felix Felices. Enhances the drinker's chance of success in their endeavors specifically by revealing the locations of large loot chests on the minimap for one in-game day. Wigan Felix Felices. Enhance.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Thank you, Professor.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Potting table. Small Malorosite, Ditony. The leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Ditony. The leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wigan Weld potion. Conjuration. Seating. A variety. Statues. Mooncalf Diracol stat for tables. Decorated cute small Gothic table. Wall.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Conjuration. Herbology. Utility. Enchanted items to be used in the room of wall hangings. Lion Quidditch board. 4 rules. Lion crest. Hogwarts crest. Centaur crest. Phoenix crest. Serpent crest. Winged mirror. Oval mirror. Long mirror. Centaur crest. Lion crest. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of resources required. Moonstone. 83. Conjuration. Wall, decoration, furniture, rugs, large botanical rug, medium Gothic rug. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Medium Gothic rug. A medium rug that would feel right at home in a personal study. Resources required. Moonstone. 83 out of 3. Medium Gothic rug. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Object not inside playable space. 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 Resources required. Moonstone. Conjuration. Rugs.
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yes?
I don't have any questions after all.
Actually, I don't think I have any questions.
I'm here if you do.
Conjuration. Herbalage. Utility. Wall hangings. Lion crest. A family. 4 rules placards. 6 rules placards. For those who. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. 6 rules placards. For those who must have a tight rule over their domain. Resources required. Moonstone. 80 out of 6. 6 rules placards. Triangle button. Conjuration. Phoenix crest. Serpent crest. Centaur crest. Lion crest. Quidditch board. A board. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Quidditch board. A board displaying various pieces of Quidditch memorabilia. Resources required. Moonstone. 78 out of 2. Triangle button. Undo. Conjuration. Wall hangings. Circle. Serpent crest. A family crest emblazoned with a slithering serpent. Slide. Long mirror. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number. Conjuration. Oval mirror. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of resources required. Moonstone. 70 resources required. Moonstone. 74 out of 2. Triangle button. Conjuration. Wall hanging. Hogwarts crest. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Hogwarts crest. Resources required. Moonstone. 71. Lion crest. Seating. Decorations. A collection of interesting, eclectic wizard, Gothic wizard eclectic, botanical, furniture, statues. A F. Whooper statue. Seasonal decoration, statue, seating, room of requirement artwork. Tables, seating, tufted foot, eclectic Gothic arm scientific, eclectic, Gothic arm conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Gothic armchair. A Gothic-style armchair for a dark mood. Resources required. Moonstone. 71 out of 2. Gothic armchair. Triangle button. Resources required. Moonstone. 69 out of 2. Triangle but resources required. Moonstone. Conjuration. Seating. Circle button. Wall hangings. Deck table. Furniture. Scientific cabinet. Seating. Tables. Large small eclectic table. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget. Green. Square button. Red. White. Red. Object not inside playable space. Object not inside playable space. Object not inside playable space. Resources required. Moonstone. Conjuration. Utility. Statue. Table. Furniture. Room of wall hangings. Room of seasonal decoration. Room of statues. Tables. Statues. Mooncalf statue. Tables. Seating. Furniture. Decorations. Eclectic wizard mannequin. Goth. Botanical scientific conjuration budget. The conjuration budget in blue, purple, red. Resources required. Moonstone. 63 conjuration. Conjuration budget. The botanical Gothic standing light. Object not inside playable space. Conjurate potion. Potions station. Edgeorus, Felix Edgeorus potion. Wiggenweld potion. Aids in healing and Wiggenweld potion.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
The altering spell can be used to alter the physical form and features of items within the room of requirement. Lumos, triangle, R2 button. Evanesco, R2 button. Lumos. Utility, altering, triangle button, R2 button. Oval mirror. An oval-shaped mirror with a divine reflection. Oval mirror. Cross button. Confirm. Down button up.
Incendio.
Oval mirror. An oval-shaped mirror with a divine reflection. Oval mirror. Cross button. Confirm. Down button up button. Change size. Scientific walls. Scientific walls. Scientific wall. Oval mirror. An oval-shaped mirror with a divine winged mirror. Long mirror. Scientific standing light. Blue. Square button. Green. Pink. Purple. Red. White. Red. Selected space is currently occupied.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell.
Medium Gothic rug. A medium rug that would feel right at home in a personal study. Scientific balcony, botanical balcony, eclectic balcony, botanical balcony. Eclectic balcony. Gothic balcony. Scientific balcony. Botanical balcony. Eclectic balcony. Gothic balcony. Default. Square button. Black, red. White. Red.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll...
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
A cool, moonlit ambience sounds perfect.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Scientific wall entrance. Botanical wall entrance. Eclectic wall entrance. Gothic wall entrance. Eclectic wall entrance. Default. Square button. Scientific wall. Botanical. Eclectic wall entrance.
Accio.
Scientific bookshelf. Botanical bookshelf. Eclectic bookshelf. Gothic bookshelf. Eclectic bookshelf. Scientific. Botanical wall alcove. Scientific wall botanical wall eclectic wall alcove, Gothic wall alcove. Scientific wall alcove, botanical wall alcove, eclectic wall alcove, scientific wall.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. what sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Never mind. I'd like it to feel warm and cozy. I focus best in a room that is dark and mysterious.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Sounds perfect.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Never mind. A cool, moonlit ambience sounds perfect. I'd like something natural. I'd like it to feel warm and...
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Sounds perfect.
Map. Flue Flames Loc Quests. The Lost in the shadow of the Undercroft. I can probably find Sebastian at his usual spot near the Defense Against Flight Test, a demanding delivery. Perry Pippin of J. Pippin's Potions in Hogsmeade sent me an owl regarding a delivery. Flight Test. The Lost Astrolabe. According to Great Professor Sharp's Assignment 1. Professor Sharp in the shadow of the Undercroft. I can probably find Sebastian at his usual spot near the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. Cross button. Level. Inventory. Map. Flue Flames in the shadow of the Undercroft. The Astronomy Wing. Defense in the Venomous Valor. Duncan Hobhouse seems to have a puffskin problem. I wonder if I can help him out. Rewards. The Deadline Keys. Nellie Ogspire is in the Transfiguration Courtyard and seems elated about something. I'm interested to learn what's so exciting. The Deadline Keys. The Astronomy Wing. See the Library Annex. Exit. The Bell Tower Wing. Summit. Venomous. The Bell Tower. The Great Hall. The Great Hall. The South Wing. The South Wing. The South Wing. The Astronomy Wing. Secret Rooms. The Astronomy Wing. This is your location. Defense in the shadow of the Defense Against the Dark Arts cross button. Try it. Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Revelio.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister.
Revelio!
Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
That's ridiculous.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Lumos. Incendio, Confringo. Damage. A long triangle button, R2 button.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
The blasting curse, Confringo, fires an explosive blast. Certain talents can alter its effect on enemies.
How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
It's almost too much.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous, and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I'd be glad to.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I'll tell you the truth. I'm not ready to tell you everything.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Sebastian showed me. I stumbled upon it.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
I promise not to say anything. No need for threats. I promise not to say...
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Map. Flew Flames quests. All. Professor Sharp's assignment 1. The map chamber. Now that Professor Fig has returned, I'm excited to show him the missing pages and the secret map chamber I found below the school. Report to Professor. The map chamber. Map. Flew Flames locations. The Grand Staircase. One-Eyed Witch Passage. A secret trophy room. Grand Staircase Tower. The Grand Staircase. The Great Hall. Hogsmeade Map. Hogsmeade. Seek quests. All. The map chain. Cross button. Level. 17. Map. Flew Flames location. The library. Exit. The map chamber. Now that Professor Fig has returned. Level. 17.
sorry, I'm sorry!
Revelio. Revelio.